Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Fredegar Kings for Crusader Kings 2. So, let's see. So, some people have been saying that you can resign your commander and you won't suffer siege events. We can use our Unsullied. I could swear, almost 100%, that I had already tried that once in this series, but we will try it yet again. So we have an army with no leaders. We are in the midst of a siege. We have 1-2-1-3-2 troops. And we shall see if there are no siege events. It used to be, and I'm pretty sure that it doesn't work anymore, but we'll see. It used to be that it didn't actually cause siege events if you didn't have a leader in charge, because it's a character event, and character events can't happen if there's no character, and so therefore couldn't happen. But I was under the impression that Paradox had changed that, or fixed it somehow. We have a courtier who is a pirate faction. It doesn't like us terribly poorly. Although you know what, you're landed, let's go with you. We'll have you scheme in our capital. Also, this is something that I did not remember or do recently, but we will definitely want to do this. We're going to go to Establish Household Guard. The Household Guard has been established. Issue commands. Click on the intrigue and click on the Command Household Guard decision. Should be at the bottom, most likely, or somewhere in here. Oh, command your Household Guard. Okay, so your Household Guard is ready to receive a new task, my lord. We can have them improve, defend, enforce, or do nothing. We want to improve. We can do train the peasants. Sunstone gets forced training until the end of the game. Local revolt risk goes up by 10%. Cities make less money. There are no cities, so it doesn't matter. But levy reinforcement rate plus 50%. Or we could just do a flat increase to the levy size. I'm thinking the levy reinforcement rate is very appealing. We can also do what we can to get rid of revolt risk here. Right now we've got a total of negative 11.5, so we'll end up with some revolt risk if we take this, but I think it's well worth it. 3.5. Is there any other way we can reduce revolt risk? Pacify Province is already doing as much as it can. That is on there, right? No, actually, you know what? Pacify Province is not affecting it. That's strange. It says local revolt risk minus 3.5, but nonetheless it's not working. Now, of course, we could do local revolt risk minus 23, but that would get rid of the levy reinforcement rate plus 115, which would make no sense. Oversee construction doesn't help us. Collecting taxes doesn't penalize us. If we could get a better priest, perhaps we could get the revolt risk down further. Sure, let's go with you. Perform charity minus 11 now. That's pretty good. Okay, so we had, yes, 1-2-1-2-1-2-1-3-2. And we're just going to siege this thing down. We're going to win this war. Hands down for sure. You know what it could have been, possibly. What made me think that it's not working that way anymore? It might be that I had a hostile army in a province that had a levy that was too large, and I think there are scripted events that can happen where the defenders will sally, and they come out and kill some of your troops because you don't have enough to actually siege them. And those might work differently than character-based siege events. Your horrific maiming is slowly starting to heal. No longer is your injury as painful. Instead of it is just a husk of what it once was. You have no use for that body part anymore. I am a cripple. We lose the trait maimed and become a cripple. Huh. Crippled. This character suffers a serious injury in the past and lost usage of a part of his body. So we're going to go from maimed, minus 2 health, minus 2 martial, to minus 1 martial, minus just 0.5 health. But it affects our fertility by quite a bit. Well, we are Fredegar after all. We're disfigured. It's fine. I'm definitely tempted to test this theory. Why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and set the looter here. We'll raise up our boats, or rather, we'll bring some boats over. And let's just see if maybe we can put a leaderless Unsullied army in a raiding position and see if we end up getting a sally event. I would definitely like to know what the conditions are. So we're flagged as looters. We have no leader. My faithful vassal, Tregar, is rather honest and and has publicly spoken about my virtues. So, didn't do so hot. Most people are pretty upset with us to begin with because of all the tyranny. So this is this thing here. The siege has been abandoned and will not resume until the attacking force is larger than the defending one. And then there's random events that can happen. And it might be those. But no. There was no battle there. We've taken the siege of Dyrano Hill. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's that when we are losing when we are winning sieges, we definitely lost like 100 men there. But either way, the reason why I stopped wanting to use the Unsullied is because I saw that we were losing troops. And I don't want to lose Unsullied because they're freaking expensive. And we really just want to use them for war, for combat. Fortunately, we are already at 77% war score, so we don't really need to press this too much further. Despite them having sieged a few holdings of our own. Of their own, rather. Now, with this war, if we are to siege this top city here as well, we can actually take all 3 holdings. Because you only need to take the top holding. So actually, let's move on from there. No siege events for them. So that, yeah, okay, maybe that confirms it. So I guess character-based siege events are still working the same way that they used to. And what I was thinking of is the combat losses from taking holdings. Tempted actually to maybe even just assault this, depending on... Oh no, it's only 10 ticks, that's pretty good. We have a daughter that needs an educator, excellent. Daughters are nice for opinion, we like them. Nephews, we don't care about. Grandsons, we also don't care about too much. This one is, I believe this is one of the ones that's lying. It says it will increase opinion by 20, but because he's 2 generations down, I don't think it actually works. Right now he's at 76. And no, okay, I was wrong. He does go up. I guess because it's a direct heir, but nephews definitely don't count. Nobody cares about nephews. We have a lot of money. Buckets of ducats, I'd say. We still have our fancy pants Valyrian steel sword. And I do believe that our event, our decision to reforge the weapon, is probably never going to come back. But it's okay. Fredegar III. He'll have a shot at it. And we're just letting times happen. Our daughter's an idiot. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'll sell those guys off camera. I'm not going to do that now. It takes way too long. We've lost the siege there. That's rather unfortunate. We'll have to siege it again, but that's actually kind of good, too. We get some more money for it. Go ahead and put ourselves in charge, because we're amazing. Movement speed plus 44. Hot damn. Hey, you know what? These things aren't even burnt down right now. Fredegar smash! He's too good. He doesn't even have the troops. Or rather, sorry, he doesn't even have the Unsullied with him. Okay, so the top holding of the 3 counties in the target duchy will enforce demands. And that should give us... Did we gain these as vassals? We should have. Yes, we got everything as vassals. And we actually managed to take the top town here and here. So now people were asking in comments, like, how are we going to make the castle the top holding because we're going to end up with vassal barons? Well, it's simple. We just revoke one of the baronries and then grant the town away, and then the castle will move to the top position. We'll eventually want to recruit, like, just steal all of the castles. But I think we'll try to make Lys into our capital. Perhaps. So first off, let's see if we can become the heir to any of these baronies. Or if we might even already be. How big is your dynasty? 5 living members, okay. How big is your dynasty? 4 living members. And you? 16. Okay, so this woman's going to be our target. She believes in a different religion anyway, so people should try to kill her. We will try to kill her. We're done with our war, except that we do have to put down this peasant rebellion. And we don't want to hold on to this town. This town means nothing to me, so we're going to grant it to the... This is the other way that you can get rid of the top holding. If we grant this just to another character, the town will continue to be the top holding in this province. If we grant the town to the Baron, then what will happen is he is going to have a castle and a town, but he is a Baron, so he is a feudal type character, so he's going to say, oh, well, I don't really want that holding, so I'm going to give it to somebody else. So he'll become a count, the castle gets moved to the top position, and then right now, see that flag matches that flag, matches that flag? He owns it still, give it 1 day, and now he's created a random mayor. So that's how you flip castles to the top position. Very simple. Stand these guys down. And our wars are good. We'll stop invoking tyranny because, you know, it's a bad idea. We still do have the town held here, but we're going to have to hold on to it for a bit, take some penalties while we try to murder these people. Revoking her title outright might actually be less overall penalty, so maybe we'll just do that. Let's just do that. Because chances are pretty good we're going to get caught. And have 65 tyranny or whatever this stupid number is. 60 tyranny. Then I would probably just murder her. So now the castle automatically gets put in the top because we are a feudal lord. And now we can safely give away this city to somebody else. Like I just did by pressing the V key. That's the create new vassal button. So I don't really care about this too much. Although towns are kind of interesting. They have some... The large Essosi city is fairly interesting. Village patrol posts. None of this stuff really interests me that much, actually. But in this holding, we definitely want to make a pirate den. And hopefully this guy will make a pirate den here as well. Are you going to make... Oh, you know what? You're the wrong religion. That's right. That's fine. We have control of Lys now, which is what's important. And we want these other two baronies. So we could continue to try to revoke his stuff too. Or, over the next, say, 10 years, we can just try to slowly take these other holdings. We have plenty of money. Let's make an offer to purchase them. I need 1,000. What have you say? What have you to say? Pleasure to do business. Wonderful. Now we have 2 regiments of Unsullied. Let's still go into here and say, buy Unsullied. Let me... Oh, hey, I need 1,000. Sweet! Back to back. Buy Unsullied. Oh, he still has stock. Cool. You know what we should do is we should just sell some slaves. Do we have... What level are we at right now? We're at level 5, so might as well. And then let's go buy Unsullied. No, I need more than a century. I need 1,000. Apparently he doesn't have 1,000 available. Still, 3,000 Unsullied. That's pretty good. And the Stepstones has advanced. Tyrosh, I wonder, is probably pretty weak. We could maybe attack them right now. Might not even need to wait. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of troops. Let's do this. The pirate invasion continues. In this case, I think we want the islands, so that's going to be the Duchy of Tyrosh. So we'll declare over that duchy, the pirate invasion of Tyrosh. Don't believe you have any allies. If you do, it'll make things significantly more interesting, I guess. Unfortunately, we are suffering actual attrition there. And what do you know? Look at that. We actually cannot fit all of our levy onto the boats. That's kind of strange. So we'll just grab all the boats and bring them to that harbor. Get enough men, then raise. Hop them onto the boats and get them off. Again, trying to avoid any attrition for those pirates. Or the, what are they called? You know what I mean. The Unsullied. Those guys. You know. Those fancy pants dudes. Overall, we probably do have enough boats, but that is one monstrous levy there. 22,000 men. And that's with the level 4 slave camp right now. Now, in this case, I do think we'll probably want to... I think we should actually raid and burn them down first. Before sacking them, so we can make some money. Tell you what, just stay there. And evidently there are mercenaries available. Nothing major. And they're stupendously expensive compared to the number of troops that you get, but... Alright, so they have a trade post here. Well, let's loot it. And then let's toggle as looters, and then let's go and, yeah, we're going to burn down Tyrosh. Great time for an autosave. Let's see. Hopefully we have a good supply limit here. We do not. As soon as we land, we're going to take half the army. Split it in half, and grab the smaller one. Get them out of here. We'll grab this army. Resign the leader. I'll actually resign the leader from here as well. Now, in this case, then, we do need to resign leaders from every single army to make sure that there's no characters involved who can actually get the siege events. And even though it's 200 special troops, I think the 5,000 can kill 200, right? Yeah. Sorry, Unsullied. You shall fail. Just overwhelming odds. We'll make some good money from that. They are suffering quite a bit of attrition in our lands. And, yep. So we're going to take these 3 provinces then as well. And then, again, move to consolidate these castles so we can get a whole bunch of the pirates' holdings. They can't make them, so if we take over the control, we can get some really good stuff. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.